Hello everyone. Today I'm going to start polynomial of class 10. Uh, Before starting this chapter, I just want to discuss certain basic things regarding the algebra. As you know that there are basic four terms which are variable, then we have symbol, and two similar terms like coefficient and constant. Here variables are something in terms of some English letters, small letters A to Z in the combination. Symbols are nothing but plus, minus, divide, multiplication. Means if division is there, it will be in upon sign. It will be in a fractional or rational number form. Into will have multiplication of terms. Coefficients and constant, these are actually numbers which are generally 0 to 9 and combination of that. So 0 से 9 ही सिंगल डिजिट नंबर होते हैं. दुनिया के सारे नंबर इन दोनों से मिलके बनते हैं. हम ऑलरेडी रियल नंबर्स पढ़ चुके हैं, तो जितने भी रियल नंबर है वो सब नंबर एज कोफिशिएंट और कांस्टेंट हम अलजेब्रा में यूज कर सकते हैं. So here there should be a difference between these two. So to understand that difference, let me take one very simple example. If I take 2x plus 3, this is an algebraic expression. Here this 2 is with x, so this is called coefficient. Here this 2 is with variable x. X is variable here. As I told you, variable is something which is small letter of English alphabet. So it is x which is variable. The number which is with variable is called coefficient. This plus sign here is symbol, and the number which is alone is called constant. See, as the name suggests, variables means anything whose value can be changed time to time. हमको जैसे रिक्वायरमेंट लगेगी हम इसकी वैल्यू, जैसे अगर मैं लिखूं x प्लस 2, तो जैसे जैसे हम x को चेंज करते जाएंगे x प्लस 2 की वैल्यू बदलती जाएगी, इसलिए हम इसको वेरिएबल बोल रहे हैं. और इसी वेरिएबल के ऊपर इस पूरे अलजेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशन x प्लस 2 की वैल्यू भी डिपेंड करती है. दिस प्लस साइन इज अ सिंबल टू डिनोट that there are two terms, one is 2x and other one is 3, which is to be added. यहाँ पे दो टर्म है 2x और 3, हम उन दोनों को ऐड करना चाह रहे हैं, इसलिए हम इसको, ये सिंबल है, हमको ये बताता है कि हमको ऐड करना है. Then finally we have a constant. Constant is a value which remain constant throughout. Means इसकी वैल्यू कभी भी हम चेंज नहीं कर सकते. ये फिक्स नंबर होता है जिसको हम बदल नहीं सकते, क्योंकि इसके साथ कोई भी वेरिएबल नहीं है. यहाँ पे जो वेरिएबल है, इसकी वजह से इस पूरे एक्सप्रेशन 2x plus 3 की वैल्यू बदलती जाती है. So this is the basic which you must have seen in your previous classes starting from 6, as the algebra started from 6 only. Now let us come to our main discussion, that is polynomial. What is a polynomial? First of all, poly means many. So it is an algebraic expression having many terms. Algebraic expression having many terms. It can have one variable or more than one variable. Like if I say, if I writing px, p in bracket x, then the meaning of this is p of x. Means this x is variable here and this p denotes polynomial. So if I am writing p of x comma y, so it will be p of x comma y. Means here in this polynomial the variable will be x as well as y, but in this case it is x. In class 10th you will be seeing only p of x or p of y, only single variable will be present there. So in general the polynomials can be represented like, if I say, if I use only one variable, it can be something like a0 x power n, a1 x power n minus 1, a2 x power n minus 2, and so on. an x power n minus n x power 1 and then a n x power 0, that is 1, we can write it this way. So this is an algebraic expression which denotes a polynomial where variable is only y, the powers are there. Here a0, a1, a2, a3, an, these are the coefficients of respective terms of x, powers of x. Here this x power is n, here it is n minus 1, then n minus 2, and last is 1, then we have 0. Means in a polynomial the powers of variable will be decreasing throughout. Means it will be n, then n minus 1, n minus 2. जैसे जैसे हम आगे टर्म्स लिखते जाएंगे ये इसकी पावर जो है वो चेंज होती जाएगी. नाउ सपोज इफ वी हैव एन एक्सप्रेशन लाइक 9x cube plus 4x square plus 3x minus 7. So this is a polynomial where the highest power of variable is 3. Here it is 2. Here it is 1, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So here the highest power is 3. So this is defined by power 3. This polynomial will be named by using this power 3. So this is how we work on it. Now let us come to a very important term, that is degree of polynomial. Degree of polynomial. Here if we talk about degree, let us take very simple example. 9x cube plus 6x square minus 7x plus 6. Suppose we take this example. We will find out the powers of variable in each term. There are total 4 terms. The power of variable in this is 3, this is 2, this one is 1 and this one is 0. So the highest power of variable among all terms, highest power of variable among all terms is called degree of p of x. अगर हमको डेफिनेशन लिखना है डिग्री ऑफ पॉलिनोमियल की, so it is highest power of variable among all terms is called degree of p of x. What we have to explain here, what I just want to explain you is, if we are writing this type of expression, suppose this is another example of any polynomial. Here now 2 variables are given, x and y. Then the degree of this term will be 3 plus 2, the total power. Here also the total power is 5. Here it is 3. Here it is 2. So the highest is 5 and 5. So the degree of polynomial will be 5. Here in this case the degree is 3. So this is how we define a degree of polynomial. Now why we discuss degree is really important. We will classification of polynomial based on degree. डिग्री के बेस पे हम पॉलिनोमियल्स को क्लासिफाई करेंगे. सबसे पहले अगर डिग्री 1 है तो ऐसे पॉलिनोमियल्स को हम लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल बोलते हैं. अगर डिग्री 2 है ऐसे पॉलिनोमियल को हम क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल बोलते हैं. अगर डिग्री 3 है तो ये क्यूबिक पॉलिनोमियल होता है. और लास्ट विच इज इन योर सिलेबस इज डिग्री 4, that is called biquadratic polynomial. Now see, the whole nomenclature is based on the degree. Line, what does the line mean? Line is an equation where the general form, if we talk about the general form of a linear polynomial, is nothing but p of x is equal to ax plus b where a is not equal to 0. General form of this linear polynomial is p of x is equals to ax plus b. Here a cannot be 0. अगर a 0 हो जाएगा तो polynomial सिर्फ एक constant टर्म बचेगा b जो कि लीनियर नहीं होगा. यहाँ पे अगर वेरिएबल की पावर देखें तो 1 है और यहाँ 0 है, तो हाईएस्ट पावर हो गई 1. इसलिए इसका जो डिग्री होता है वो 1 होता है. और ऐसे पॉलिनोमियल का जब हम ग्राफ बनाते हैं तो वो एक लाइन आती है, इसलिए हम इसको लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल बोलते हैं. इफ द डिग्री इज 2 देन द जनरल फॉर्म विल लुक लाइक ax square plus bx plus c where a is not equals to 0. If it is cubic, the highest power of variable will be 3, then decreasing powers, so a, b, c and d. And if it is biquadratic, then highest power will be 4, so ax power 4, bx power 3, cx square plus dx plus e. So this is the general form. Again here a is not equal to 0, a is not equal to 0. Now see, if here a is equals to 0, then this will remain bx plus c, so this will become linear. अगर हम यहाँ पे a को 0 कर देते हैं, किसी भी तरीके से 0 हो जाता है, तो ये सिर्फ bx plus c बचेगा जो कि क्वाड्रेटिक न होकर लीनियर हो जाएगा. यहाँ पर b और c 0 हो सकते हैं, जिससे ये ax स्क्वायर बचेगा, जिससे ये क्वाड्रेटिक ही रहेगा. और क्यूबिक में भी a अगर 0 हो जाएगा तो ये क्वाड्रेटिक बन जाएगा. अगर हम बाई क्वाड्रेटिक की बात करें, अगर a 0 हो जाएगा तो ये क्यूबिक हो जाएगा. इसमें से बाकी b, c, d, e ये जो 4 कोफिशिएंट है ये कभी भी 0 हो सकते हैं. इट डजंट चेंज द टाइप ऑफ पॉलिनोमियल. सो हियर these are the main types of polynomials. Now moving further, based upon this thing only, we will discuss a really important term that you must be knowing, that is zeros of polynomial. Now what does it mean? Suppose we take very simple example, like if I take 2x minus 3, p of x is equals to 2x minus 3. This is a linear polynomial. If I want to calculate a value where this px becomes 0. 0 means the value of x for which polynomial becomes 0. So for this purpose, the procedure is like, we have to put p of x is equals to 0 and then solve for x. Now if it is linear, we will directly get the value of x because there will be only one value of x. But when we come to a quadratic one, like if we have x square plus bx plus c, or we have cubic, or we have biquadratic, so here we cannot directly solve and get the value of variable x. Here degree is 2, means there will be 2 roots. Here 3 roots will be there. Here 4 roots will be there. So it is not possible in these 3 cases to solve it directly. So for that purpose we have a different process. We call it factorization, which you must have studied in your 8th and 9th class. So this is factorization. We will use factorization. We will equate the factors to 0 in place of p of x is equal to 0. We replace this with the factors and we will calculate the value of x. Here we will get 2 factors. We will solve those factors. We will equate those factors to 0. We will get the values of x1 and x2. Here we will get 3 factors. Here we will get 4 factors. जब लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल है तो एक ही फैक्टर आएगा, उसको 0 रख देंगे तो हमको डायरेक्टली x की वैल्यू मिलेगी. जब क्वाड्रेटिक होगा तो इसके 2 फैक्टर्स बनेंगे, उन दोनों को 0 के इक्वल करेंगे तो हमारे पास 2 x की वैल्यू आएगी, उनको ही हम जीरोस ऑफ पॉलिनोमियल बोलेंगे. क्यूबिक इक्वेशन में 3 फैक्टर्स आएंगे तो तीनों को 0 के इक्वल रखेंगे. ऐसे ही क्वाड्रेटिक बाई क्वाड्रेटिक में 4 0 आएंगे, चारों को आप 0 के इक्वल रखोगे और आपको 0 मिल जाएंगे. So this is the later part of chapter. Now let us try to understand the meaning of 0. So I am just taking example of a linear polynomial. the general form only I am taking. So it is like this. We have to put p of x is equals to 0, which is nothing but ax plus b is equals to 0. Here, if we want to solve for x, we have to use transposition. So ax will be, here this is plus b. जब हम plus b को right hand side में शिफ्ट करेंगे तो ये plus b अपोजिट साइन के साथ जाता है. इट इज वेरी सिंपल. If something is with plus sign, it will become minus. If it is minus, it will become plus. If it is in multiplication, it will go in division. If it is in division, it will go and multiply to the other side. It can be from LHS to RHS or RHS to LHS. Shifting में means transposition is the mathematical term. जब भी हम किसी term को LHS से RHS या RHS से LHS में लेके जाते हैं, तो कोई भी अगर प्लस साइन के साथ है तो वो शिफ्ट करेंगे तो अपोजिट साइड में, चाहे वो LHS से RHS हो या RHS से LHS में हो, वो माइनस साइन के साथ आता है. अगर माइनस के साथ है तो प्लस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. इनटू में है तो डिवाइड में चला जाएगा. डिवीजन में है तो इनटू हो जाएगा. सो हियर इट इज विद प्लस साइन, सो इट इज माइनस b. देन दिस ax, हियर ax मीन्स a into x, so it is in multiplication. So as I told you, it will go in division. So from here the value of x is minus b by a. So this value is called 0 of p of x. So let us check. If we substitute the value of x means minus b by a in the polynomial, what do we get? This we are getting, in place of x we have written minus b by a. Here see, this a and a is cancelled. So finally we are getting minus b plus b, which is nothing but 0. So here we can say this is the value of x for which the polynomial becomes 0. So from here we can write the definition of a 0, that is value of variable for which p of x becomes 0. The value of variable for which p of x becomes 0 is called 0 of that polynomial. So this is all about. So now let us come to our next topic, that is geometrical meaning of 0. Geometrical meaning of 0. Look here. ज्योमेट्रिकल मीनिंग में जो कॉन्सेप्ट ये है कि हम जो भी हमको पॉलिनोमियल दिया होगा उसका ग्राफ प्लॉट करेंगे और उस पॉलिनोमियल का ग्राफ एक्स एक्सिस को जितनी जगह पे कट करेगा हम उसको बोलेंगे द नंबर ऑफ जीरो. आई एम टेकिंग सर्टेन एग्जांपल्स लाइक सपोज दिस इज हॉरिजॉन्टल एक्सिस एंड वर्टिकल एक्सिस. दिस इज एक्स एक्सिस, दिस वन इज वाई एक्सिस. इफ वी हैव अ line which is like this. Second example, if we take, let me use a different color for this so that you will be understanding better. I am just drawing the x and y axis here. So I am taking total 6 examples altogether. Now let us use a different color for this. Suppose there is a line whose graph is something like this. There is another part where I am using this. So this is 6 examples I am discussing here. Now look at this. As I told you, the graph of given polynomial is drawn. Here we have two types of polynomials. One is linear polynomial and other one is quadratic polynomial. This is the graph of quadratic polynomial. Now this linear graph is intersecting x-axis at only one point. Here it is intersecting at 2 points. Here it is intersecting at 1 point. Here it is 2. Here there is no intersection with x-axis, and here also no intersection with x-axis. So here clearly we can say the number of 0 is 1 as it is intersecting 1. Here the number of 0 is 2 as it is intersecting twice. Here it is 1. Here again it is 2. And here the number of 0 is 0. Again the number of 0 here is 0. So now come to this all questions separately. When we talk about first one, it is a graph of linear polynomial, so there should be no doubt in this. Now come to these remaining 5. First of all, when you observe this all, in example 2, 3 and 5, they are similar in one sense, that is they are upward open. This is because when we write the general form of a quadratic polynomial, it is ax square plus bx plus c. Here the upward or downward nature will be defined by the value of a. If the value of a is greater than 0, this will be upward. So here in all these 3 cases, the value of a is greater than 0, and when it is less than 0, the graph will be downward this way. So this all depends on this. Now, as I told you that a linear polynomial will have one factor and we will have a single 0, unique 0, that is here in this case. Now when we talk about quadratic, we get 2 factors. It means 2 zeros. As the degree is 2, we have at most 2 zeros. Means quadratic polynomial के maximum 2 zero हो सकते हैं. But here in these cases, maximum 2 means the value can be 0, 1 or 2. This is the possibility. It can be 0, it can be 1 or it can be 2. So the at most value is 2. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ये 2 हो सकता है. जब हम इसको देखते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 और क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, the number of zeros here is 2, so this is the maximum value of 0. Now the doubt is on this question and here. Here in these 2 cases there is no intersection of this graph with x-axis. So in such cases there will be no such value for which the given quadratic polynomial will become 0. x की कोई भी ऐसी वैल्यू एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती है जिससे कि ये 0 हो जाए, इसलिए इनका जो नंबर ऑफ 0 है वो हमेशा 0 रहेगा. x की कोई भी ऐसी वैल्यू नहीं जिससे ये 0 हो जाए, क्योंकि हमेशा या तो 0 से बड़ा है या 0 से छोटा है. Come to this point, it can be something like this also. अगर ऐसा लिखते हैं, not exactly on 0, it can be like this also. जरूरी नहीं कि x axis पे ही टच करे. Here this is a different case. If we look at the graph, there is only one point, so we are writing number of zeros equals to 1. But in reality, it is 2 zeros, which is 0, 0. Means the value of that number of 0 is 1, because if we plot that equation on graph, it will be intersecting only once with x-axis. But जब हम इसके वैल्यू निकालेंगे, फैक्टराइज करेंगे, तो दोनों ही फैक्टर इक्वल आएंगे. इट मीन्स उसके दोनों 0 इक्वल आएंगे. तो जब हम ग्राफ पे प्लॉट करेंगे तो इक्वेशन एक ही आएगी जो यहीं से निकलेगी. So that is why we count it as 1 by looking at the graph. But in reality, whenever there is a touch of any graph, the number of zeros will be 2. But whenever there is a question, find the number of zeros, then we have to write 1 only by using graph. So now let us take some more examples which will be having some different values of number of zeros. 6 we have taken, so I am taking 7, 8. So these are the coordinate axes in the Cartesian plane. Now look at this. I am just drawing some graphs over here. If we talk about these many graphs, look at this graph. Now these are some other questions where Now look at this first seventh one. The number of zeros here is 0 as this line is parallel to x-axis. This is not intersecting with x-axis. The number of zeros here will be 0. When we come to this, the number of intersection with x-axis is 3. So number of zeros here will be 3. When we talk about this, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The number of zeros here will be 5. When we come to this, again it is number of zeros is 3. Here also the same situation, number of zeros is 3. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So number of zeros will be 6. So this is how we calculate the number of zeros by just observing the graph given in the question. So this is all about the geometrical meaning of zeros. Now let us come to a different approach which will define the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of x square, x and the constant term. So let us come to that. Our whole discussion in this will be with the quadratic and the cubic one. So let us take a very simple example of let us start with the general form only, ax square plus bx plus c. Here this is a, b and c, which is defined as, this is a is coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x and c is constant term. Here this is really important to understand these three terms. Coefficient of x square is a, the number which is written with x square is a, it is b and it is c. Take one example. If we write x square minus 4x plus 3, then the value of a, will compare this with the general form ax square plus bx plus c. If we compare the coefficient of x square, here we have a and here is nothing, so it is taken as 1. यहाँ कुछ भी नहीं है, मतलब हम इसको क्या मानेंगे 1. So it is 1. The value of b is minus 4, not 4. It is with sign, so minus 4. C is 3. So this is how we find out the coefficients of given quadratic equation. Now let us discuss a second approach, that is, let alpha and beta are roots of p of x. If alpha and beta are roots of p of x, means x is equal to alpha and x equals to beta are the roots. Now if we shift this alpha to LHS, what we will get? X minus alpha is equals to 0 and x minus beta. So these two will be are the factors of p of x. अगर x is equal to alpha और x is equal to beta रूट है, तो x अगर हम अल्फा को इधर लेके आएंगे तो x minus alpha is equals to 0, x minus beta is equals to 0. That term which we get from the factorization, I am writing it back in backward direction. जब हम x minus alpha और x minus beta लिख रहे हैं, ये दो फैक्टर हैं जो कि p of x के हैं, तो इसका मतलब ये है कि हम p of x को लिख सकते हैं x minus alpha into x minus beta. अगर हम इसको मल्टीप्लाई करें तो फॉर दैट पर्पस वी हैव टू ओपन इट, वन ब्रैकेट वी हैव टू ओपन, so it is x into x minus beta minus alpha x minus beta. So what we are getting, let us multiply. For this we have to multiply it one by one. One to one multiplication will be done. X into x, it is x square, then minus alpha into x into beta will be beta x. Beta is some number, so we have to write here it first, then alpha into x, so minus alpha x, then this minus and minus will become plus, alpha into beta is alpha beta. If we rearrange this and simplify, it is easily seen that we can take out minus x common, so here we will get beta plus alpha, which can be written as minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. This can be written like this: x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. So this is the equation what we are getting. If you look at this, this is something really important. I am writing it again. P of x is equals to nothing but x square minus, look at this bracket, this is alpha plus beta. Since we have assumed that alpha and beta are the roots, if we are adding them, it means it is sum of alpha and beta means sum of zeros. अल्फा और बीटा हमने रूट माने थे, इसलिए अल्फा प्लस बीटा क्या होगा, सम ऑफ जीरोस इंटू एक्स outside of the bracket, then alpha beta will be product of zeros. Alpha beta will be product of zeros. So this is a really important result which we have to use. Now we can have a very simple question based upon this, like if we take a question 1. Find a quadratic polynomial. Find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and 3. ऐसा क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल निकालिए जिसके zeros 2 and 3 है. So now look at this. What is given to us? Roots are given, zeros are given, means alpha is equals to 2 and beta is equals to 3. As we know, we have a direct relationship for this. So for that we will be needing sum of zeros. So sum of zeros, what is it? Alpha plus beta, that is 2 plus 3, which is equals to 5. And the product of zeros, that is alpha beta, which is nothing but 2 into 3, that is 6. Now we will use this from this relation. So the required polynomial will be x square minus, if we write alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta, so our answer will be x square minus sum of zeros, alpha plus beta is 5, so minus 5x plus alpha beta means this product of zeros. So this is the answer, x square minus 5x plus 6 here. So this is how we can find out a quadratic polynomial if zeros are 2, 3. Now more simpler question, I will be using the same result. For that the question is something, it can be like this. Find a quadratic polynomial. Find a quadratic polynomial whose sum of zeros and product of zeros are 5 and 6 respectively. We have to find a polynomial whose sum of 0 and product of 0 is given to you. Now it's more simple. When we look at this, p of x is equals to x square minus, what is given to us? Let us first write alpha plus beta is given to us as 5, alpha beta is given to us as 6. So p of x is nothing but x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. So from here what we are getting, x square minus 5x plus 6. So this is the answer. So this is more simple question than that. So this is how we find out a quadratic polynomial if sum of zeros and product of 0 is given to us.